Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome back to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen. Duncan Sr. Grateful, thankful for this day, for this time, and for this opportunity. So glad to be able to lead you in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and my sisters, it is the natural, normal, necessary response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expression of feelings and emotions. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. That's why we shout good morning, because morning is indeed a good thing. And I'm so glad that you're here with us on today as we lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. We have been talking about the winter blues. We have been navigating through various devotions that focus on the parallel of winter and grief. We've been talking about the winter blues. We've been talking about when winter feels like grief. And today, we're going to take it a step further. So today is day 336. I'm so glad you're in the mix. We're going to talk about the quiet work of winter. The quiet work of winter. We started talking about this a little bit yesterday. I want to take it a little bit further. Going to talk about the quiet work of winter. Be still and know that I am God. Winter is a season that looks still, silent, and stalled. Trees are bare, flowers, they disappear, right? They gone. The ground seems frozen. It's easy to assume nothing is happening, no movement, no growth, no life. We talked a little bit about this yesterday, how everything seems still, barren, no movement, no growth, no life. But winter is doing quiet work. This is the miracle and the magic that I want you to know and understand when it comes to winter. It can be it, it can seem so off. It can seem so unattractive. It can seem so blah that we don't realize what's really going on and taking place, right? Winter is doing quiet work. Roots grow deeper. Soil restores nutrients. Trees conserve strength for the coming bloom. Nature uses winter not to flourish, but to form. Do y'all see where we're going with this? There is so much work that is taking place. It is the quiet work of winter. I think y'all know where we're going with this. Grief works the same way in your silent seasons when you don't feel like yourself, when energy is scarce, when joy feels distant. God is still working beneath the surface. And this is the magic of this moment. This is why I want you to even change your mindset when it comes to winter. I want you to understand in your grief life, it is the quiet work of winter that is taking place, that God is working beneath the surface. This is when God is doing his big one. This is when God is making it do what it do, right? There is so much happening, so much taking place. It's the quiet work of winter. He's still working beneath the surface. Healing is happening even when it's hidden. The healing is happening even when it's hidden. You got to know this, not just for the season of winter, but for your life as well. Healing is happening even when it's hidden. Strength is growing even when you can't feel it. Hope is forming even when you don't see signs yet. Winter teaches us that growth isn't always loud. And that's what you got to know. Sometimes it looks like resting. Sometimes it looks like surviving. Sometimes it looks like sitting with your sorrow, letting God hold the parts you can't carry. That growth isn't always loud. Growth isn't always, it's not always loud. And some of you are growing by leaps and bounds. You may not know it. You may not understand. You may not comprehend it. It may not seem like it or feel like it, but growth isn't always loud, right? God, sometimes it looks like sitting with your sorrow and letting God hold the parts you can't carry. Your grief does not mean you are failing. It means you are in a season of formation. And the God who works in the quiet is also the God who brings new life in due time. Winter may be slow, but it is sacred. Here is your point of application on today. Set aside 5 minutes of quiet today. No phone, no noise, no pressure. Sit in stillness and whisper, Lord, work in me even when I cannot see it. Strengthen the roots I cannot feel. Trust that the quiet is cultivating something beautiful, because that's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's taking place, even if you don't know it. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 336. I'm so glad you in the mix. We talking about the quiet work of winter. The quiet work of winter. Let this lesson mirror again the season that you may be in, especially as you navigate through your grief, y'all. It's the quiet work that's taking place. God is working. Um, God is working behind the scenes. He's working underneath everything that's taking place. And you got to hang on and hold on, right? Because you're going to navigate through this season. Just like we survived the winters, right? And they can be harsh and cruel and brutal, but you're going to survive the winter of your grief. And so take this lesson, zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket, share it with somebody that will be a blessing to them. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have a terrific Tuesday. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place for another Good Morning Grief Devotion. Good morning.